Hello friends, and welcome to the drive home. I just got a haircut. I know that's exciting for all of you. Whatever. And actually I'm driving home from the barber's now, not my office. So the drive's going to be different. And also I'm going to be driving into the sunset, which should mean pretty good lighting for the video. Here's hoping. I've also ordered a new headset, so hopefully I won't be driving illegally anymore. Turns out that having a headset that covers both ears is illegal to drive with. Oops. And also it'll have a little boom mic on it, so maybe we'll get a little bit better audio quality as well. So, today's topics. Got a smattering going about. That's cool. I like having interesting things to talk about here and there. So, first one that kind of came up. Ooh, it is bright as a mofo. Let me see if I can fix this here. Okay, this is red light. I think I can't see shite. Anyways, so the first one that had come up was flat earthers. What about those guys? Well, along with them, climate change denialists and the whole wow, my brain is shot today. How you doing? My brain, it's not working. The shots that you take when you don't want diseases, those things. Yeah, the whole thing about how they don't cause autism, but people think they do. They all kind of fall under the same category of just, the science is there, why don't you care? I mean, flat earthers, the easiest thing about them is just show me a picture of the edge of the earth. And great. You can't, because the earth is not flat. So, good luck on that one. And with everything else, it's one thing to be, as it were, dumb about a topic, or uninformed, and that happens. You can't know everything. It's kind of impossible. But to purposely make yourself ignorant is another thing entirely, and that's like willful ignorance is one of the worst things you can possibly have. To absolutely avoid any type of education, anything that could expand your mind or make you a better person, to go out of your way to not do that, is, I don't know why somebody would do that, but that's what these people are. I mean, they've got the science, they've got, the information out there, they've got everything that basically says, this is the world, this is what we've studied, this is what we've seen, and you're like, nah, Earth is fine. But I mean, yeah, I don't, it just, that kind of thing just absolutely truly boggles my mind, if you're talking about something in that case, because it's like, I've seen the curvature of the Earth. Just look out the window whenever you take a flight anywhere. Get on top of a really tall building and take a look. Come out here, go to the observation tower in the Columbia Center, and see it. And there it is. It's impossible to avoid. But these people are saying, no, it's flat. And it's like, no, it's not. We've seen the videos, we've seen the photos, and yeah, NASA faked the moon landing. No, they didn't. But it's I don't get it. Do not understand. So moving on to something else then. Another one that came up. What sort of things do I think should have fan music made for it? I don't know if I can think of anything that doesn't already have fan music made of it. I mean, go to Overclocked and you'll find fan music for everything. Well, I mean, I can think of one thing that needs fan music and doesn't have any, and that's this show. The Drive Home needs a theme song. Maybe I can talk my brother into it. My brother's in a band, by the way. They're called An Author, a Poet. Look them up, buy their music. They're pretty cool. He's got a good thing going on. So yeah, that's all I can really cover on that. I mean, I really wish I could think of something else, but everything I know of already has fan music. I mean, like, one of the things that kind of comes to mind at this point is Pacific Rim. God, that movie was cool. If you don't like Pacific Rim, there might be something wrong with you. I mean, it's just, I mean, I understand that it's ridiculous. It's got plot holes in it. Not that many, actually, but it's got plot holes in it. But it's a silly movie. It's made to go and just have fun watching. And if you can't have fun watching Pacific Rim, then your fun is broken. And I don't know why that is. I don't know who hurt you. But you can tell me. I will talk with you, and we'll work through this together. Whoever hurt you, hey, mark my words on that. Anyways, but okay, so speaking of Pacific Rim, that's like, it already has fan music. If you listen to the lyrics, the RZA did a song for the movie. And actually, it's kind of funny. That's a trend that seems to have kind of faded out. It really feels like in the 80s and 90s, like every movie had some sort of a rock star or a pop star, or in some cases, you know, a rap star or something like that, make a song just to go with the movie. I mean, of course, there is, you know, Will Smith used to do it for all of his movies, and then that stopped. But I mean, like Ghostbusters, you know, just pretty much anything from that era. And it was great. It was so much fun. I loved having those theme songs like that. It was just, you know, there's a theme song, which is whatever the orchestral bit was and everything like that. And then there was the themed song. Those were a lot of fun. I really enjoyed those, and I kind of miss those. So yeah, more of those, please. And then finally, pros and cons of having a Jeep. Well, pros are, it's a Jeep. Jeeps are fun. It's also a convertible, so you can pull the top down, and weather gets nice. It's kind of nice right now, but one of the cons is that it's a little bit of work getting that top down. I used to also own a Volkswagen Cabrio, and that thing was easy. All you'd have to do is pop the latches that were on either side and throw the roof back, and you were done. And this one, I gotta pop the latches, I gotta peel off the windows, I gotta take the door uppers off, I gotta tuck everything into the back real carefully, and all that. And it's a process, you know, and it takes a little bit of time. And I can't do it on a whim at a stoplight like I could with my Cabrio, which was the best. So yeah, that's kind of a con. But again, the pro is the fact that it's just a convertible. Ever since I owned my very first convertible was a 1988 Volkswagen Cabriolet. I used to call it the Easter basket, because that's what it looked like when you put the top down. And ever since I bought that car, I have needed a convertible, because there is nothing better than just being able to pull the top off and have nature all around you. One of my best memories of that thing was I was driving home. I was driving from California to Colorado, and I was in the middle of the Nevada desert. And we're talking about the north end of Nevada, not Las Vegas section, but that massive stretch of land between Reno and Utah, where there is nothing. And I could look straight up while I was driving and see the Milky Way, because there weren't city lights, there weren't anything around. And, you know, you can't do that in a normal car. You look straight up, you see the roof. But that, I could just lean my head back, see everything, and yeah, God, it was gorgeous. I mean, actually seeing the Milky Way, that's fantastic. Other pros. You can accessorize the hell out of these things. Man, there is bits, bobs, pieces, parts, all sorts of things you can strap onto these vehicles and kind of just customize the crap out of them, which is really cool, because that's something I'd really like to do. The con is that they're all costly. They all cost a lot of money, and that's money I don't have. So I guess that's true for probably anything, but just not having the money to do what you want, that's a con in everything. But you know, there's so many things I'd like to do to my Jeep that I can't do. You know, because there's different door types. which are cool. Like, I mean, I've got the normal, like, solid side doors at the moment. They've got ones that are just tubes and netting, which is really cool. And like, same for the roof and the back and everything. You can just do that as cargo mesh, which looks pretty slick. And little armor plates that you can put on various bits of the car so it doesn't get hurt by rock chips and stuff like that. Getting a lift kit, getting larger tires, better shocks and suspension, getting light bars and winches and tanks to put on the side. Like, I want to get two of the I don't know how big they are. They like 20-gallon tanks, one on each side, and I want to get one for gas and one for water. Obviously different colors, because you don't want to accidentally drink out of the gas one and pour the water one in your gas tank. That would be terrible, and you would break your heart and your esophagus all at the same time. Bad day indeed. Pro, you're not afraid of taking it up into the mountains. Boy, I tell you what, we went up to the mountains out here to go to one of the trails, and it was kind of icy, a little bit of snow, and I just felt invincible. I had four-wheel drive on that thing, and I felt like I could drive through anything. No problem, no big deal. And we saw a bunch of people also getting stuck in deep snow, and mind you, I got a little stuck. Yeah, hi, how you doing? I got a little stuck. But, you know, a little rocking back and forth, and no problem. Popped ourselves out of that snow, and we're on our way. It was pretty fun, especially seeing other people in, like, sports cars and stuff like that getting stuck in shit. And we're just cruising along. That's good. There's no cargo space. I do not have a trunk. I have a back compartment, but I've got, like, a portable blanket, my jumper cables, and a couple of grocery bags, and that's about all that fits in there. Nothing else going back there. It's sealed. So that's a con. Cargo space is kind of at a premium. However, pro, and I learned this also with my other convertible, is cargo space is not so much a premium when you're by yourself, because you can always take the top down. And when the top's down, you can shove a lot of stuff into a vehicle. Especially since I can take the back seat out, which is also real nice. So you pull out the back seat, and I can load furniture into this car. Mind you, I need to bungee cord the crap out of it onto the roll bar, and make sure it doesn't slip around. But other than that, yeah, you get a pretty fair bit of room in one of these things, which is nice. So that's definitely a pro. Con, gas mileage. I think I'm lucky if I get 17. So it's a good thing my commute isn't long distance, or I'd be burning through gas like nobody's business. So yeah, that's not a great one. Pro, they just look cool. I mean, they're Jeeps. They're iconic. You can't really go wrong. Everybody knows what it is, and everybody likes them. I can't really think of anybody who says, I hate Jeeps, because you don't. Nobody hates Jeeps. Damn Skippy, nobody hates Jeeps. Nobody should hate a Jeep. There's no reason to hate a Jeep. And yeah, so I think went through a lot of coverage today. That was good. It was a little bit longer than usual, so I rambled. And me getting just absolutely stuck on vaccines was, I don't know, I felt that was hilarious. I hope you got a kick out of that, watching me look dumbfounded in the camera while I'm trying to remember that word is. But, as usual, leave comments down below for topics that you want to hear me talk about, and I'll see you at home.